Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Cheese stuffed meatballs, meatballs filled with melting cheese, often served with a sauce. Cheese stuffed meatballs are a delicious treat where juicy meatballs hide a gooey cheese center. Here's how you can make them at home. Ingredients. For the meatballs: 1 pound, 450 grams, ground beef, 80% lean. 1/2 pound, 225 grams, ground pork. 1/2 cup, 50 grams, breadcrumbs. 1/4 cup, 25 grams, grated Parmesan cheese. 1/4 cup, 60 milliliters, milk. 1 egg. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 small onion, finely chopped. 2 tablespoons chopped fresh parsley. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. 1/2 teaspoon dried basil. Salt and black pepper to taste. For the cheese filling: 4 ounces, 115 grams, mozzarella cheese, cut into small cubes or shredded. Optional: 2 ounces, 55 grams, provolone or cheddar cheese for additional flavor. For cooking: 1 cup, 240 milliliters, marinara sauce, optional, for serving. Olive oil or cooking spray for frying. Instructions. Preheat oven: if you're finishing the meatballs in the oven, preheat it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Prepare the meatball mixture. In a large bowl, combine the ground beef and ground pork. Add the breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, milk, egg, minced garlic, chopped onion, parsley, oregano, basil, salt, and pepper. Mix until well combined. Be careful not to overmix, as this can make the meatballs tough. Form the meatballs. Take a small amount of the meat mixture, about 1 tablespoon, and flatten it slightly in your hand. Place a cube or small handful of cheese in the center. Carefully fold the meat around the cheese and roll it into a ball, sealing the cheese inside. Repeat with the remaining mixture and cheese. Cook the meatballs. Pan frying: heat a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the meatballs and cook, turning occasionally until browned on all sides and cooked through, about 10 to 15 minutes. Baking: arrange the meatballs on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Lightly coat with cooking spray or drizzle with a little olive oil. Bake in the preheated oven for 20 to 25 minutes, or until the meatballs are browned and cooked through. Serve. If using marinara sauce, you can warm it up and serve it alongside or pour it over the meatballs. Serve the cheese-stuffed meatballs hot. They're great on their own, or served with pasta, in a sub-roll, or with a side of vegetables. Belgian fries: a variant of patat, often served with a wider range of sauces. Belgian fries, or frites, are renowned for their crispy exterior and fluffy interior. They're a staple in Belgium and have become popular in many other places as well. Here's how you can make authentic Belgian fries at home. Ingredients. For large russet potatoes, or other starchy potatoes: 4 cups, 1 liter, vegetable oil, for frying, such as canola or sunflower. Salt to taste. Optional for extra crispiness. 1 tablespoon cornstarch. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, cold water. Instructions. Prepare the potatoes. Peel the potatoes, optional, as some prefer to leave the skins on. Cut the potatoes into thick slices, about 1/2 inch, 1.3 centimeters, wide, then cut these slices into thin strips to make the fries. Try to keep them as uniform in size as possible for even cooking. Soak the potatoes. Place the cut potatoes in a large bowl of cold water and soak for at least 30 minutes, or up to 2 hours. This helps remove excess starch and contributes to the crispiness. Dry the potatoes. Drain the potatoes and pat them dry thoroughly with paper towels. Removing as much moisture as possible is crucial for achieving a crispy texture. Preheat the oil. Heat the oil in a large, heavy-bottomed pot or deep fryer to 325 degrees Fahrenheit 160 degrees Celsius. You need enough oil to submerge the fries fully. First fry, blanching. Fry the potatoes in batches. Add a small amount of potatoes to the hot oil and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until they are cooked through but not yet browned. This first fry is to cook the potatoes without browning them. Remove the fries with a slotted spoon and drain them on paper towels. Cool the fries. Let the blanched fries cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. This step is important for achieving the perfect texture after the final fry. Second fry. Increase the oil temperature to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Fry the potatoes in batches again, this time for 2 to 3 minutes, or until they are golden brown and crispy. The second fry is what gives the fries their signature crispiness. Drain and season. Remove the fries with a slotted spoon and drain them on paper towels. While they are still hot, sprinkle them with salt to taste. Tips. Double frying. The key to authentic Belgian fries is the double frying technique. The first fry cooks the potato through, while the second fry crisps them up. Oil temperature. Maintain the correct oil temperature for both frying stages. Using a thermometer can help ensure you get it right. Serving. Belgian fries are traditionally served with a variety of sauces, including mayonnaise, and a range of other options like ketchup, curry sauce, or aioli. Bami goreng Indonesian fried noodles, often available from food trucks. Belgian fries, or frites, are renowned for their crispy exterior and fluffy interior. They're a staple in Belgium and have become popular in many other places as well. Here's how you can make authentic Belgian fries at home. Ingredients. For large russet potatoes, or other starchy potatoes. 4 cups, 1 liter, vegetable oil, for frying, such as canola or sunflower. Salt to taste. Optional for extra crispiness. 1 tablespoon cornstarch. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, cold water. Instructions. Prepare the potatoes. Peel the potatoes, optional, as some prefer to leave the skins on. Cut the potatoes into thick slices, about ½ inch, 1.3 centimeters, wide, then cut these slices into thin strips to make the fries. Try to keep them as uniform in size as possible for even cooking. Soak the potatoes. Place the cut potatoes in a large bowl of cold water and soak for at least 30 minutes, or up to 2 hours. This helps remove excess starch and contributes to the crispiness. Dry the potatoes. Drain the potatoes and pat them dry thoroughly with paper towels. Removing as much moisture as possible is crucial for achieving a crispy texture. Preheat the oil. Heat the oil in a large, heavy-bottomed pot or deep fryer to 325 degrees Fahrenheit 160 degrees Celsius. You need enough oil to submerge the fries fully. First fry, blanching. Fry the potatoes in batches. Add a small amount of potatoes to the hot oil and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until they are cooked through but not yet browned. This first fry is to cook the potatoes without browning them. Remove the fries with a slotted spoon and drain them on paper towels. Cool the fries. Let the blanched fries cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. This step is important for achieving the perfect texture after the final fry. Second fry. Increase the oil temperature to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Fry the potatoes in batches again, this time for 2 to 3 minutes, or until they are golden brown and crispy. The second fry is what gives the fries their signature crispiness. Drain and season. Remove the fries with a slotted spoon and drain them on paper towels. While they are still hot, sprinkle them with salt to taste. Tips. Double frying. The key to authentic Belgian fries is the double frying technique. The first fry cooks the potato through, while the second fry crisps them up. Oil temperature. Maintain the correct oil temperature for both frying stages. Using a thermometer can help ensure you get it right. Serving: Belgian fries are traditionally served with a variety of sauces, including mayonnaise, and a range of other options like ketchup, curry sauce, or aioli. Currywurst: German-style sausage served with curry ketchup. Currywurst is a popular German street food consisting of a sausage, wurst, that's sliced and smothered in a spicy curry ketchup sauce. It's a delicious and savory treat, perfect for a quick meal or snack. Here's how you can make it at home. Ingredients. For the sausages. For bratwurst or any German-style sausages, you can use pork, beef, or a mix. For the curry ketchup sauce. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, ketchup. 1/4 cup, 60 milliliters, water. 2 tablespoons curry powder, adjust to taste. 1 tablespoon paprika, sweet or smoked. 1 tablespoon sugar, optional, for a slight sweetness. 1 tablespoon white or apple cider vinegar. 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon onion powder. Salt and black pepper to taste. Instructions. Prepare the sausages. Grill, pan-fry, or boil the sausages according to your preference. If grilling or pan-frying, cook them over medium heat until they are browned and cooked through, usually about 5 to 7 minutes per side. Once cooked, let the sausages rest for a few minutes, then slice them into bite-sized pieces or diagonal slices. Make the curry ketchup sauce. In a medium saucepan, combine the ketchup, water, curry powder, paprika, sugar, vinegar, garlic powder, and onion powder. Stir the mixture well and bring it to a simmer over medium heat. Let the sauce simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally until it thickens slightly. Adjust seasoning with salt and pepper to taste. If the sauce is too thick, you can add a bit more water. Assemble the currywurst. Place the sliced sausages on a serving plate. Spoon the curry ketchup sauce generously over the sausage slices. Serve. Currywurst is traditionally served with a side of fries or bread rolls. You can also garnish with extra curry powder or chopped fresh parsley if you like. Bubble tea, a refreshing drink with tapioca pearls and various flavors. Bubble tea, also known as boba tea, is a popular Taiwanese drink that combines tea with chewy tapioca pearls and various flavors. Here's a basic recipe to make bubble tea at home. Ingredients. For the tapioca pearls. 1 cup, 200 grams, tapioca pearls, also called boba. 4 cups, 1 liter, water. 1/4 cup, 50 grams, sugar, for sweetening. For the tea. 2 cups, 480 milliliters, water. 2 black tea bags, or 2 tablespoons loose leaf black tea. 2 tablespoons sugar or honey, adjust to taste. For the milk tea. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, milk, whole milk, almond milk, or any preferred milk. Ice cubes, optional. Optional flavors and add-ins. Fruit syrups or purees, e.g., mango, strawberry, taro. Flavored powders, e.g., matcha, cocoa. Sweetened condensed milk or evaporated milk. Instructions. Cook the tapioca pearls. Bring 4 cups of water to a boil in a large pot. Add the tapioca pearls to the boiling water, stirring occasionally to prevent sticking. Reduce the heat to medium and cook the pearls according to the package instructions, usually around 25 to 30 minutes, until they become translucent and chewy. Once cooked, remove the pot from heat and let the pearls sit for a few minutes. Sweeten the tapioca pearls. In a separate small saucepan, dissolve 1/4 cup sugar in 1/2 cup water over medium heat. Stir until the sugar is fully dissolved. Drain the cooked tapioca pearls and rinse them briefly under cold water. Add the pearls to the sugar syrup and let them soak for about 10 minutes to absorb the sweetness. Prepare the tea. Boil 2 cups of water and steep the tea bags or loose leaf tea for 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how strong you like your tea. Remove the tea bags or strain out the loose tea leaves. Stir in 2 tablespoons of sugar or honey while the tea is still warm. Let it cool to room temperature or chill in the refrigerator. Assemble the bubble tea. In a glass or cup, add 1/4 to half a cup of the sweetened tapioca pearls. Fill the glass with ice cubes if desired. Pour the brewed tea over the pearls. Add the milk to the tea and stir well. Adjust the amount of milk to taste, and add any additional flavorings if desired. Serve. Use a wide straw to enjoy the chewy tapioca pearls along with the tea. You can also experiment with various flavors by adding fruit syrups, purees, or flavored powders to your tea before adding the milk. Dutch licorice. Various types of Dutch licorice can be found at specialty candy stands. Dutch licorice, or drop as it's known in the Netherlands, is a distinctive treat that comes in many forms and flavors. It's beloved in the Netherlands and known for its bold taste, often featuring a salty or sweet-salty profile. Here's a bit about Dutch licorice and how you can enjoy or make it. Types of Dutch licorice. Zoet drop, salty licorice. This variety is flavored with ammonium chloride, giving it a salty, somewhat tangy taste. It's a traditional Dutch favorite. Zoet drop, sweet licorice. This type is sweeter and doesn't have the salty tang. It often features a more traditional licorice flavor. Dubbel Zout, double salt, a more intense version of salty licorice with a higher concentration of ammonium chloride. Hard drop, hard licorice. These are chewy and come in various shapes and sizes. They're often quite intense in flavor. Zacht drop, soft licorice, softer and chewier than the hard versions. These can be sweet or salty. Lakrids, licorice with various coatings. Sometimes licorice is coated in chocolate or other flavors. How to enjoy Dutch licorice. Try different types. If you're new to Dutch licorice, start with the sweet varieties before moving on to the salty versions, as the salty ones can be an acquired taste. Pairing, licorice can be paired with other snacks or even drinks. For example, it goes well with coffee or tea. Gifts, Dutch licorice makes a unique gift for those interested in trying international treats. How to make Dutch licorice at home. Making authentic Dutch licorice from scratch at home can be complex due to the special ingredients required, but you can try a simplified version. Here's a basic recipe to make a sweet licorice treat. Ingredients: 1 cup, 200 grams, granulated sugar. Half a cup, 120 milliliters, water. A quarter cup, 60 milliliters, light corn syrup. 1 tablespoon licorice extract or anise extract, available at specialty stores or online. A quarter cup, 50 grams, cornstarch. A quarter cup, 50 grams, powdered sugar. 1/4 teaspoon salt, optional, for a hint of saltiness. Instructions. Prepare the molds. Lightly grease a silicone mold or a baking pan lined with parchment paper. Make the licorice mixture. In a medium saucepan, combine the granulated sugar, water, and corn syrup. Heat over medium heat, stirring constantly until the sugar is completely dissolved and the mixture reaches a boil. Once boiling, stop stirring and let it boil until it reaches 250 degrees Fahrenheit, 120 degrees Celsius on a candy thermometer. Add flavoring. Remove the saucepan from heat and stir in the licorice extract or anise extract. Be cautious, as the extract can create strong fumes. Combine with cornstarch. In a separate bowl, mix the cornstarch and powdered sugar. Gradually add the cornstarch mixture to the syrup, stirring continuously to ensure a smooth consistency. Pour and set. Pour the mixture into the prepared mold. Allow it to cool and set for several hours or overnight until firm. Cut and enjoy. Once set, cut the licorice into pieces. If desired, you can lightly coat them with a bit of powdered sugar to prevent sticking. Turkish pizza, lahmacun, thin, crispy dough topped with spiced meat, tomatoes, and herbs. Turkish pizza, or lahmacun, is a flavorful and versatile flatbread topped with a spiced meat mixture. It's often enjoyed rolled up with fresh vegetables and herbs. Here's how you can make lahmacun at home. Ingredients. For the dough: 2 1/4 teaspoons, 7 grams, active dry yeast. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, warm water, 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius. 3½ cups, 440 grams, all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon salt. 1 tablespoon olive oil. For the topping: 1/2 pound, 225 grams, ground lamb or beef, or a mix. 1 small onion, finely chopped. 1 red bell pepper, finely chopped. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 2 medium tomatoes, finely chopped, or 1 cup, 240 milliliters, canned diced tomatoes. 1/4 cup, 60 milliliters, tomato paste. 2 tablespoons parsley, chopped. 1 tablespoon paprika. 1 tablespoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. 1/2 teaspoon red pepper flakes, optional, for heat. Salt and black pepper to taste. Lemon wedges, for serving. For garnishing, optional. Fresh parsley, chopped. Sliced cucumbers. Sliced tomatoes. Sliced red onions. Pickled vegetables. Instructions. Prepare the dough. In a small bowl, dissolve the yeast in warm water and let it sit for about 5 minutes until frothy. In a large bowl, mix the flour and salt. Create a well in the center and pour in the yeast mixture and olive oil. Mix until a dough forms. Turn it out onto a floured surface and knead for about 8 to 10 minutes, until the dough is smooth and elastic. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl, cover it with a damp cloth, and let it rise in a warm place for about 1 to 1.5 hours, or until it has doubled in size. Prepare the topping. In a large bowl, combine the ground meat, chopped onion, red bell pepper, garlic, chopped tomatoes, tomato paste, parsley, paprika, cumin, cinnamon, oregano, and red pepper flakes, if using. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Mix well until everything is evenly combined. Preheat oven. Preheat your oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit, 245 degrees Celsius. If you have a pizza stone, place it in the oven while it preheats. Shape the dough. Punch down the risen dough and divide it into 4 equal portions. On a floured surface, roll out each portion into a thin circle or oval shape, about 1/8 inch, 3 mm, thick. Add the topping. Spread a thin layer of the meat mixture evenly over each rolled out dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Bake. Transfer the prepared lambican to a baking sheet or preheated pizza stone. Bake for 8 to 12 minutes, or until the edges are crisp and the meat is cooked through. The exact time may vary depending on your oven and the thickness of your dough. Serve. Remove the lambican from the oven and let it cool slightly. Serve hot, garnished with fresh parsley and lemon wedges. You can also top with fresh vegetables like cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and pickled vegetables, or roll it up and enjoy as a wrap.